Hi, I'm Georgia Hall and I'm here with HSBC today at the AIG Women's Open, and this is my caddy Joe. My caddy is my partner on the course, guiding me through some of the biggest decisions in my career. Today we're going to talk about our partnership, our decision making as a team, having trust in each other and those winning moments.
Good shot, Georgia. We're back at Royal Lytham St Annes, one of your favourite places for obvious reasons. What's it like being back?
Obviously really nice, like good memories to be back here. And even now, like when we have practice rounds, I like remember all the good shots are here, and then like the pin positions, what they were like. So yeah, obviously it's a bit different, but it's like probably like the best moment of my career. So it's nice to like have that confidence.
It's amazing having so much support behind me today, and so many people came and backed me and cheered me on, and I wanted to tell this whole part to them as well. I think they loved every minute just as much as I did.
There's a big change in your life now. Got a little one, so you're a mother. How does that feel? Big difference.
Yeah, obviously it feels great, and he's here this week, so as you know, and it's nice to like have something else like apart from golf. Obviously, like however I play, he just gives me a smile at the end of the day. That's good, and obviously my life's changed quite a bit, so yeah, it's just a different perspective I think on things.
So last time you were here, I wasn't on the bag. You had your dad on the bag. He obviously did a great job because you won, so he must have contributed. What did he do that week to help you out?
I think just have like familiarity, someone I know quite well on the bag, and we just like spoke about random stuff. I mean, he caddied for me a few times before that, so I was kind of used to him a little bit, and then having my mum there as well, and just like so much support from the crowds really helped. So obviously you have to navigate a lot of scenarios, bad shots, having a bad day, not really feeling like, I'm playing well on the day or things like that, lots of highs and lows, or even, making like 4 birdies in a row and that's a new situation. So how do you help like navigate us through that?
Trying to stay on an even keel is probably the most important. As you well know, I'm not sort of a great cheerleader. I don't sort of get up, but hopefully I don't get down too much. So that you don't feel any different whether you've hit a bad shot or a good shot. We just golf, we just play the next shot. So I try and stay very much in the moment, very much the same. I don't do many sort of fist pumps, but then I don't think I get down too often when things are not great.
No, you don't.
So trying to keep things the same, so that you have familiarity with me, each day feels the same.
Yeah.
And if we have a bad hole or a bad day, there's tomorrow, isn't it? It's not like we've fallen off the beam at, in a gymnastics competition. We get to go again tomorrow. We get to have another go. So that's the great thing about golf.
The relationship we have is like, like you're like my second dad to me, and I think the world of you as a person as well. So I think, playing on the golf course, although it's technically a job, it's like you have to enjoy it and have a great time, and at the end of the day it's just you and me out there, and I think it's really important to have someone like that on the bag.
That's great. I'm glad you stopped, because we don't want to see grown men cry on camera, do we?
I'm just wondering, do you think I would make a good caddy?
Absolutely. You could play this tournament with a bag carrier. You do a lot of work yourself anyway. You do your numbers, we do those together, but you predominantly, you're always first to do the number, you trust your number. You understand golf, the conditions, especially links golf. Look how well you've performed at British Opens over the years. You'd make an excellent caddy. In fact, like I say, you could do golf tournaments with a bag carrier, no problem at all. So when we walk down the fairways, we're going to see hordes of young fans, young golfers. What advice would you give them? How would they navigate through to try and move through the ranks and hopefully one day get to where you are?
I think the most important thing I would say is to not copy anyone else or another player. Of how much they practice, what their swing's like, how they act on the golf course, their mannerisms, the rhythm they play golf. I really think it's important to go with what you trust yourself and what comes instinctively to you as a player, as I think that's the most natural way to play and the best for that person.
Be themselves then, really.
Yeah. Sounds
good advice. So 8 years since you won the British Open, have you noticed a change? Is there more youngsters playing? Do you see more clinics? Is it more active? Obviously the social media as well.
Yeah, especially after I won, the couple of years after that, I got so many DMs on my social media and saying that my girl's taken up golf because she came to watch you at Lytham. So that was really nice. And then obviously in my local areas, like my county and England as a whole, I've just seen so many more girls especially take up the game and be part of like junior academies. And obviously this event's just grown massively, seeing so many youngsters out to watch, and hopefully we'll see a lot more this week.
That must be fantastic to hear, you know, young players saying, I want to be like Georgia Hall. That must be amazing.
Yeah.